Hi, my name is Chris Wong. Today, I want to present my industrial training experience with you. The period of my internship is from 23 March 2020 until 26 June 2020. I'm working in TM Ads Analytics Group, which is a department in FIST. I was supervised under Dr. Liu Mingchu and Ms. Ong Li Ying. Now, I would like to share about the company background. FIST is one of the faculty in MU. It located nearby CLC for MU Malacca campus, and it is one of the major academic units in the university. It plays a vital role in producing IT competent personnel to serve in the new and fast-growing knowledge-based industry in addition to the manufacturing, business, and financial sectors. TM Advertisement Analytics Group is a department in FIST. Its business nature is to research project funded by TM on digital marketing and services. Now, I would like to share about my first task, which is game development with hand movement control. The goal of this project is to have the game be used on a signage, and the game will record certain variables into the database, allowing the individual using it to retrieve data for study purpose. At first, me and my teammate came up with an idea on using hand to control basket to catch items. We named the game E-motion, which is an object catching game. As the target platform of our game is a web page based environment, so the programming language and tools used in is HTML, CSS, JavaScript as our front end, such as create the content, interface, styling, and the behavior of our game. We use PHP MySQL database as our backend. Such PHP do the upload module and database to store data captured in the game. We use them to open web server and Visual Studio Code as our code editor. Lastly, the core engine of our game is Handtrack.js. This is a JavaScript library and it used to detect our hand position on the cam and store data into JavaScript variable. At the first phase, we developed the core of our task, which is the game. We took advices from our bi-weekly meeting with the supervisor as well as learning codes from YouTube. Finally, we created the game as you see in this screenshot, which is the player using their hand to control the pedal below and catch the falling object and earn points. After finish develop the base game, we proceed to phase 2, which is navigation and instruction. As you can see in this screenshot, if the user click on the play button, it will go to the instruction page. The instruction page will teach the player how to play the game, and a special item will become up in the game. After the user reading the instruction page, it will go to the select pedal color page. At this page, the player can select the color for the pedal. After the user select the pedal color, it will start the game. Now let's go back to the home page. If the user click on the login to admin page button, it will go to an admin login page. This page will require user to key in the username and the password. After the user key in the correct username and the password, it will go to the admin page. In this page, the admin can change the falling object image and the pedal color. So, if I upload the image, this image will be uploaded to the falling object 1. So the falling object 1 will be changed to the picture. After we finish the phase 2, we proceed to the phase 3, which is the scoreboard and data collection. As you can see in this screenshot, if the game is finished, it will pop up a prompt box and tell the user their score and require them to enter their name. After the user enter their name, the game will store the score and their name into the database and go to the scoreboard page. As you can see in the scoreboard page, it displays all the players' name and their score. So in the SQL database, it not only just stores the name and the score, it also stores the number of the object collected in the game. So here is the flowchart of E-motion. If you want to check it out and see it more clearly, you can pause the video and scan the QR code. Now I would like to share about my second task, which is Add Template Maker. The goal of this task is to create a layout designer that can let users design their favorite layout with gridding and drag and drop features. The final purpose is to let users insert image, video, and widget into their layout. It has to put it on signage for advertising purpose. The target of this task is also web-based development, so we use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript as our front-end programming language to create the content, styling, and behavior of our designer interface. We use PHP to do the file upload module. We use XAMPP to open web server and VS Code as code editor. We also use JavaScript library, which is Muuri.js. Muuri.js helps your HTML element to do sorting and filtering. It also provides drag and drop feature. To check it out, this library, you can click on the URL on this slide. At the beginning, we proceed to our phase 1, which is planning and creating concept. Me and my teammate planned and created some layout as proof of concept. As you can see in this slide, there is 5 layout that we created with Mockflow. Mockflow is a UI interface design website. So as you can see in this screenshot, this is a prototype and as a proof of concept to the supervisor. We also created another layout which to prove the drag and drop feature. As you can see the small picture in the layout, it is dragging by the user. When the user drops the image to another frame, it will go to the frame. So we head to the phase 2, which is creating the prototype using Muuri.js. We do research on Muuri.js for a few days and we created a simple grid layout. The grid in this layout can be dragged and dropped to another position. If the user drag an element and drop it to another position, like this, Muuri.js will automatically sort the other element. We move to the phase 3, which is add functionalities. As you can see in this screenshot, we created 2 control panels, which is the control panel to change elements property and control panel to save layout and reset layout, change layout orientation and go to display page. For the control panel on the left, we let the user able to change the width and height of the grid as well as the color of the grid. We also let the user to add boxes and delete boxes. We also implemented the upload module, which is the user can upload image, video, and submit embedded code into the grid box. Embedded code such as YouTube, Google Map, weather widget, and time and clock, and etc. After we finalize the layout designer, we proceed to phase 4, which is generate display page. As you can see in this screenshot, this is a vertical display page. And this is a landscape display page. So our task 2 is finished. In this industrial training program, I found out some strength and weakness of myself. The strength is I have good self-learning skill and problem-solving skill. I also have determination and able to work under stress, and I like to teach the others. For the weakness, I found that I hard to explain or express the meaning of the code to my teammates, and I easily felt frustrated and left teammates behind if they can't catch up my speed. I also have procrastination habit that I always lazy to start to do my tasks. Before reaching the end of my presentation, I would like to voice out my impression to this industry training program. I'm so grateful that I have this golden opportunity to join this company to carry out my internship. Time flies and we are reaching the end of internship. As people say, it is so hard to live until you live. Industry training isn't so hard. It's just a place to improve and brush up your skill in your academic field. In our age, money isn't the worthiest, but knowledge and experience, which cannot buy with money. Thanks to my company supervisor and faculty supervisor, and also my teammate who always help me and supporting me during the process of internship. Thank you for watching my presentation video. Goodbye.